Sarasota, Florida, site of the World Cup Triathlon. Late in the 2018 season, and it would be Kristen Casper waiting to get started. Great swimmer. Would see just exactly whether or not she prefers to start with the running shoes, because in fact the race modified to be a duathlon event. And in the early stages it would be Emma Jackson, the Olympian, taking out the pace in Sarasota to try to pick up those Olympic points needed to get to Tokyo in 2020. And with just 2.5 kilometers of running in the early stages of this event, almost all of the women would be very tightly bunched together as they got ready to head out onto the 18.3 kilometer bike ride. The course absolutely perfect for multi-sport, triathlon, cycle racing, and rowing. You can see the rowing venue in the backdrop right there. Casper and Brown would be a member of about 25 plus women, including Annan, who would head out onto the absolutely perfect pavement. And into the late stages of the 18.3 kilometer bike ride, there would be 2 distinct packs, and then 1 small breakaway off the front. The Italian athlete Alice Beto would do her best to try to separate herself from her peers. And although Beto did get a bit of a break, it did not materialize, and by the end of the 18.3 kilometer bike ride, all of the top athletes would come together knowing that the race would be finalized on the last 5 kilometer run. A long season for many of these women, starting way back in February and March. And as they came off the bike, it would be a number of women who would certainly be appreciating their running skills, including that woman right there, Casper from the United States. There's Spivey, just putting her bike into the transition zone. Casper would be one of the first out. Brown, who'd had some problems in the grand final with her bike, but a phenomenal run, would be in that lead group as well. Casper, Spivey, Brown, Frantova, and to the far left, Renee Tomlin, who had missed much of the 2018 season due to injuries, but rehabbed and motivated late in the year. She had an opportunity to pick up some important Olympic points. Great views of the women, 10 getting narrowed down to 3 or 4, and from Switzerland into the lead bunch as they came into the late stages of the 5 kilometer run. And who would be able to time their run to perfection? Well, Renee Tomlin, who had spent much of the season watching her peers racing, was in absolutely perfect position. Frantova was right there as well, and when they got onto the blue carpet, Renee Tomlin from the United States would claim victory in an incredible sprint finish. Her teammate Casper from the United States would be second. Frantova would be third, but Renee Tomlin claimed victory.
I actually felt really comfortable like the whole race, so it was really just like staying composed and waiting until like the last bit to kind of turn it on. So yeah, it was just really good to go through like technical and tactical strategies today. Yeah.
I'm pretty confident in my kick, so I knew if I just kept contact with those girls, I could be in running for first. So happy with coming second to Renee Tomlin, my former Georgetown teammate, so I knew she had some legs, and it was nice to be able to run with her again.
There are more girls who want to win, and it was a tough race, really close, and yeah, I actually was a bit disappointed that there was no swim, and yeah, every time you end up on the podium, it's a good day.
Celebration presented by Stephen Rodriguez, President and CEO of